Mrs. Tanhill, I appreciate your time and your consideration of my training module for your group of managers. I have taken the time to look through their information and have put together a set of principles and strategies that I believe will benefit your business. Let us begin. The focus of this module is to learn about learning. Each of your managers learns differently, and they will be working with other employees who learn differently as well. We are building leaders. Stronger leaders take the time to learn their followers and how to pull out their best efforts. My training will include concepts from behaviorism, cognitivism, constructivism, and humanism. Each of these psychological approaches view behavior and learning differently. Though different, they also provide necessary perspectives that will apply to a variety of learners. We ask ourselves, is learning behavior? Is learning thinking? Is learning discovery? Or is learning free will? Taken all together, learning is complex and no one answer works alone. The content of my module is the major takeaway for the managers. What will they learn and be able to apply at work? We will begin with reinforcement. It is important to learn how to promote effective behaviors and continue those behaviors. We reinforce with rewards and encouragement. We then move to discussing information processing. This is a cognitive ability that considers how people think. The importance of this skill lies in understanding the processing of information and how that translates to behavior. On top of processing information is building upon it. This is scaffolding. It is important to consider a learner's past experiences and how they will associate them with new learning. Another important factor to learning is motivation. The managers would need to learn how to motivate their employees. We want the learners to be involved and engaged with their tasks. The next important teaching moment is to discuss various intelligences. This includes the theory of multiple intelligences and emotional intelligence. It is important to recognize that SMART is more than just books. Finally, there will be training and social learning. It is important to learn how to communicate and get along with others. Much of learning is through social interactions. Moving on, I would like to address certain strategies I plan to use in order to teach these principles. My strategies have been chosen based on the learning needs of your managers. One strategy is to use charts and visuals to appeal to Jane. It is something that she relates to, but is also important for other visual learners. I've also included group role play. Each manager plays instructor and learner and applies the previous principles. This activity would appeal to John and his need to be active and engaged. Next is the use of learning videos. If we make sure these videos are accessible, then even the busiest trainee should be able to find the time to watch and absorb the information. Jody, for instance, has a busy schedule and would benefit from less demanding training. In this training, it is important for me to include positive reinforcement. I like to encourage those I work with so they put in their best effort. Jimmy's health issues have damaged his work ethic. It is a concern that can be remedied with a little push and a smile. All he needs is confidence. In order to keep managers engaged and relaxed, I would also include therapeutic strategies. These include creative writing and mask making. These incorporate Jaquez's marketing ability. It is a fun time for self-expression that allows learners to see each other on a vulnerable level. The final task is to allow the managers to go out and survey for learner differences. They apply their learning and put further discovery into their own hands. I believe this learning module will be engaging and a great addition to your business. What I know about learning theory will advance my career with you and other clients. I share my knowledge and look to build constructive leaders. I address various learner differences both in your managers and staff. I also seek to encourage them to be more productive and efficient. I include strategies that implement a relaxation. The relaxing environments allow people to open up and decompress. Learning more about each other opens up the lines of communication. Communication is the grease for the gears of a successful business. Improving business practice and building a better work environment depend on taking advantage of learner differences. Uniting the unique is a profitable project. Thank you.